Hello, my name is Jasmine RaShae, and I am the founder of Soulful Flow Yoga. Welcome. Today, before we get started, let's talk about props. Sometimes you may see these props on the internet, in yoga studios, but we haven't really talked about what the props are for. So I have a model, give props to the props, because props are important to the practice. They are here to help you, they are here to support you, um, and they can do a lot as you move and groove through different shapes. So let's talk about it. First, we have a set of blocks. So there are usually two blocks. You don't always have to use two blocks. Sometimes you may just want to use one. These are cork blocks. Sometimes you may see them as like styrofoam, kind of soft, cushiony. There's lots of different types of blocks, lots of different shapes, thickness levels. I personally prefer the old school cork blocks. So we have two blocks, and the blocks have heights. You can place blocks on its highest height, the mid height here, or the lowest height. So tall, medium, low. All right, so we've got our blocks. We've got a blanket. And if you don't have a blanket, you can use a towel or anything that you can fold. So the blanket can use for big use for a lot of things. If we open it wide, we can leverage it underneath our knees on the mat. You can fold it, extra cushion. We can roll the mat. No, this is not a mat. We can roll the blanket. You can place a rolled blanket underneath your knees, underneath your neck. You can place a blanket over your belly. It can act as a weighted blanket. We can use the blanket or towel-like situation for a lot of different things. Okay? What else? This pillow-looking thing. This is a bolster. So with bolsters, there are so many different sizes and shapes of bolsters as well. Some of them are a lot slimmer than this or not as wide. We can use the bolster a lot in our restorative practices. We can also use it for some yin shapes or prenatal yoga. Same thing with those other props like this blanket and blocks. Those can be very helpful in our yin, restorative, prenatal type classes, more gentle, slow flow classes. But you can still use these props in a vinyasa practice. Vinyasa sometimes tends to be a little bit faster, linking breath to movement. And you're like, how do I use those things? You can totally leverage props in a vinyasa practice. So give props to the props. Through our journey together, we will leverage different props throughout our meditation, our yoga, and all the things, breath work. So if you don't have these props at home, I encourage you to grab some. There are a wide range of different prices and outlets that you can get these from, and I can provide some links for you in the comments. And if you do not have any props, that's okay. You can work with what you got. For a bolster, you can use a pillow from the sofa, a pillow from the bed. You can use a towel. You can roll up a couple towels if you don't have a blanket like this. No blocks, don't want to buy blocks? We can use Tupperware. We can use pots. We can use books. Whatever that can help elevate you from the earth, your hands that feels sturdy. So give props to the props, whatever that may be, and bring them over to your mat, and we'll get started with the practice.